This video will teach you about subjects and predicates and how sentences work and what a sentence is. This video will cover lesson 1 and 2 of chapter 1 in your grammar book. Which of the following do you think are sentences? Leaves twirled gently in the breeze. He smiled. The new high school will open in the fall. Try to remember what a sentence needs to be considered a complete sentence. If you thought all three were sentences, you're right. Length does not determine what is and is not a sentence. Regardless of how long or short a group of words is, it needs two parts to be a sentence, a subject and a predicate. If you recall from previous years, the subject is who or what the sentence is about, and the predicate is what about it. So let's look at the three sentences. The subject and predicate parts connect to form a basic sentence. Subject, leaves. What about the leaves? They twirled gently in the breeze. He, what about him? He smiled. The new high school, what about it? It will open in the fall. Now, if you notice in the predicate, each predicate or predicate phrase starts with a verb. For example, twirled, smiled, will open. So the predicate contains the verb or verb phrase. And the subject is who or what the sentence is about. Now you will also have simple subjects and simple predicates in a sentence. If you look at the sentence below, the neighborhood children play basketball at the community center. Now thinking about what we just talked about, who or what our sentence is about is the neighborhood children. That is our complete subject. What about them? They play basketball at the community center. Now the simple subject would just be who the sentence is about. Specifically, it's about children. And the simple predicate would be what about them? What did the children do? The children play. Again, students in the biology lab studied cells under an electron microscope. Who or what is the sentence about? It's about students in the biology lab, but specifically it's about students. And what about the students? What did they do? They studied cells under an electron microscope, or the simple predicate is they studied. Now this could be confusing. If you were to look at the subject, you may think that biology lab is your subject. But did the lab study? No. Who or what studied? The students studied. So again, in the first sentence, you could have a sentence that said children play. It's not very detailed, but it's still a sentence. You've got a subject and a predicate. In the second sentence, students studied. Again, you wouldn't say lab studied, so you need to think about what is being discussed in the subject. So let's review. A sentence needs two parts. A subject, everyone on our block, and a predicate or verb, had joined a neighborhood watch group. The subject and predicate may be short. The baby sleeps. Our subject would be baby and the predicate is sleeps. But most of the time, however, we add more details. This makes our writing much stronger. The 4-month-old baby now sleeps through the night. The complete subject would be the 4-month-old baby. The complete predicate would be sleeps through the night. Simple subject is baby. Simple predicate, sleeps. Now it's your turn to try it. In your notebook, write down at least 3 sentences. Circle your subject and underline your predicate. Be ready to show me your work tomorrow. Have a great night.